Good evening, everybody. I'm going to give it a few minutes before I start. I haven't planned this. I've got a couple of little voice recordings to put out there, but it's a bit mishmash. Hi, Angela. Yeah, Lily's fine. Well, it's a bit early, isn't it, to go to sleep? Yeah, she's pacing up and down at the moment because I'm talking, and that's like a red flag to her. She's a bit like me. How are you doing anyway, Angela? Anyone's welcome to come on if they want. People coming on make the show. It makes life a lot easier. It's oh god, I've got to go through this again. Right. I don't know if that's the link. No one has to come on, but they're welcome to. You're not going to get slagged off and slandered if you're not a baddie. John Patterson recordings now. I've had a few funny comments, a few good comments, but I mean, everyone does their thing, and yet they judge. They judge. You know what I mean? Think about what John Patterson's done compared to what some people have done to me. It's not much, but his mindset is what's got him into trouble more than anything. But yeah, we're going to keep talking about John Patterson. Oh god, I've got a spider just above my computer. Hoover it up. Let's see what action it's going to take. It might fuck off, it might not. But if it don't, it will. Oh god. But yeah, I might, I might get my, I don't know, because I only seem to learn how to do things like that when I'm on here. I haven't got the breath to sit there all night trying to learn tunes. You get me? I might be a good idea, a good reason for you to fall asleep, to be honest with you, Angela. If you just listen to me, I'll just nod you off to sleep. Unless someone comes on that's aggressive and drunk, threatening. But it seems to me like all these people that fret and come on pissed seem to get the votes, seem to get the views. But let them carry on. Oh God, what's happened there? Oh God, why does that happen? Hmm. Have you? Yeah, I've got a few recordings I'm going to play tonight. Flix, Angela, because I've just finished a series and it had a lot of twists and turns to it, and an absolute brilliant series. It's called Top Dog. You should put it on your much watch list. There was another one that Wendy Wu recommended to me, which was Blue Story. I watched that. That was really good. That's a film though. So you got Blue Story, the film, and Top Dog, the series. I watched them back to back, and it's really good. It's got a lot of twists. I really liked it. It's very entertaining. Sometimes it's a little bit slow, but overall, the story's great. So yeah, shall I get my panpipes out? Should I get my panpipes out? It didn't sound right, did it? Do you know what? One thing I dream of is to learn how to play an instrument, but I can't just read books and stuff like that. Billy Big Bollock. What one is that though? Or are you talking in general? Because there is a Billy Big. Well, it ain't a Billy Big Bollocks. He's a fucking drunken pig, but his name is Billy. Absolute drunken pig, and people let him on their show, and you're like, what is that all about? What you're live that shouts and talks over you and absolutely talks crap. I don't understand why a lot of these people on here have got great views, because they come on like they're big Charlie potatoes, but yet when you really look at their lives, what have they actually done to benefit people? No, it's all controversy, bullshit. It gets on your fucking nerves. But I'm going to play a few recordings anyway. I did actually sit through some of these recordings, and some of them I'm not willing to put out there yet because there's names that have been dropped, like prison officers, stuff like that, and I can't let them go. Hi, America. Are you a bully tonight? That's PD, isn't it? It's like PD. I had a lot of issues trying to get on with you, but no, I think you're all right. You mean well, but you got to tone down your gangster style. If you just joined, watch Top Boy on Netflix. But it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I just finished it tonight, and the twist and everything was great. You got to watch it right to the end. Are you in a good mood? Oh, lucky me. I'm saying no one's going to be blowing me up tonight. I'm not saying you said that, but a few people have told me they're going to blow my boat up. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is personality that does that. But when you dig into what they're about, what have they actually done? But take. When you really look into them, got charisma and personality, but a lot of these people in these front line are just takers. But people see that eventually. I mean, some of these takers, they've gone because things have got too much for them, and then they've come back again as a big taker. Yeah, can't stand egos. Unfortunately, a lot of it is around men. I mean, I don't mean to put men down, but I mean, some of the women, they scratch and claw, yeah. But a lot of these men come round and do this and do, it's all bullshit, because I've actually had, right. I mean, people talk about John Patterson, right? But I've actually had threatened to come and blow my boat up. I've had 5 guys threatened to come and rob me and rob my boat. I've had all sorts. People have threatened. Do you know what I mean? This is all men, all gangster shit that don't mean nothing, because none of them have turned up, and I've invited them, and I've even gave them my address. That's what pussies are. So, get on with it. Come and see me. If you get past my dog, it's like I said, you'll have a cat chucked in your face, but you won't get past my dog. Because if my dog don't know you, you're not getting in my garden. The end. And one might your legs or whatever. Don't forget you got me as well, because I ain't going to be sitting there letting people attack my dog. Was that a bit egotistic? But that's true, because I'm saying, come here. If you're gangster style, come here. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've had a few of them as well. I've given a lot of money away to people I thought was nice. But that's my choice. I think they're nice people. I help them out and they turn out to be scammers. But that's life. We learn by this shit, don't we? Well, some of us do anyway. Some of us don't. But we'll have a little look at. I'm going to have a little look at my bit of paper because I just feel that I need to get this stuff out there because this stuff play on my mind. Because Patterson. I mean, I've got my little issues with him, but I'm a bit upset that he's got to put away for indefinite for stalking, harassing, and threatening to kill. But yet I've had this. Why have people not been put away that have done this to me? Eh? Is it because there's too many grasses out there? People that can't wait to grass, but yet point fingers and say, you're grass. Because if you feel threatened and you say, I'm going to go to the police, you get called a grass. It's pathetic. The internet is absolutely fucking toxic. It's a big show. It's an act. It's all. No one. I'm like 10.5 stone. No one who has threatened me has turned up. I don't know how many times people have told me they're going to blow my boat up. Whatever. You're as tough as fuck, ain't you? But anyway, let me look at my little list because I have to go through my little list and then I have to, because I actually find this stuff, whether it's true or not, it doesn't matter. I find it interesting because you could sit and talk to this guy all night and be entertained because of the way he puts things across. He come up with times and dates, events, and then we come onto YouTube and we listen to all these idiots that talk shit about nothing. So let's have a little look, see what I've got here. What have I got to look into first? I'm a bit confused at the moment. Bear with me. All right, yeah, go there. Yeah. Right, the first one I'm going to do, I don't know if I should do that first. Let me just check where that is on the list. Because what I've actually done is a lot of these recordings, I've gone through and I thought, oh, that one's interesting, and I've put it down. But I haven't done things in order. But it doesn't matter because all this stuff anyway. Some of it I don't. Don't get me wrong. I don't believe some of it. But why someone would go away indefinitely for just saying what they said when you've got people that have threatened to blow boats up and everything, and they've not even had to answer the street door to anything. So it makes you wonder, why have they picked on this guy as much as they have? You've all got your own opinions, whatever. I like to keep this alive because, like I say, this guy has got character. He's got psyche. Unfortunately, for some of the people on the internet. So I'm going to go with this one, which was on the 20th of January. Yeah, 20th of January. Is that right? Oh, hang on. Oh, well, we'll put this on anyway because I've it down, so obviously I'm willing to play it. So we'll play this one, and if anyone wants that, yeah, I am being bullied. I'm being bullied off the internet, Angela. I go into groups, and because there's arseholes in there, and I won't back down to them, basically the group turns against you. But I won't shut up. This is why I'm on here, because they can't shut me up here. Right, anyway, let's play this one. Where is it? Where's it gone? Right, here we go. Let's play this one and then we'll move on. Because I feel quite chatty tonight. Let me know if you can't hear it.
Hi, Paris, how do you go, my friend?
Well, your number, but it says that my phone hasn't got access to that phone number, and my contract covers everything.
Hang on, we're talking about Harrow Road Police Station.
Yeah, in Wembley.
Yeah, I think that's it. Unless there's a Harrow Road Police Station.
No, there is a Harrow.
Hang on, Paris. Harrow Road is a long road. There could be it's the one in Harrow near the court.
I've Googled it. I've asked Google, and Google's just given me that one number.
Yeah, you got to leave. Now listen to this. 3 police officers from Harrow Road Police Station visited me. Now then, I have the car on CCTV. Have you got this?
Yeah.
There was a big chap, well, he's taller than me. There was a blonde lady about 5'8", quite attractive. Then there was a shorter lady who looked like a trainee. She was about, I don't know, 5'4". She had short dark hair. I have these people. I have the car outside the house on CCTV. Paris, I'm very good at what I do, and I don't make statements unless I back it up with hard forensic evidence.
Yeah.
Now then, I'm going to hang up now. Derrick Road Police Station, and you need to find out the number and phone them, Paris, please.
Yeah. Well,
This is serious stuff I'm talking about. And if they're trying to tell you that there's no number, then it's bullshit.
no, they're not saying there's no number, John. My phone is telling me that my contract will not let me phone that number. But
Okay, don't worry about it, Paris. Don't worry about it. Get somebody else to do what I've just asked you to do.
Well, John, when I go out, I'm going to use someone else's phone.
Oh, okay, Paris.
Okay?
But listen, I just need to be... Paris, I've got to tell you something, prison.
I know you are,
I
John.
need to be out of here today, mate. I've given the police so much fucking evidence, right?
Yeah.
Holding me here is satanic.
Yeah.
I'm an innocent person. The only thing I'm guilty of is 6 years ago walking into CV Station in East Sussex and reporting fraud, money laundering, which I'm going to report to the BBC.
Yeah.
That's when I started being attacked by Homestead. Then I had to respond. Okay, I may have been politically incorrect with what I was saying, but at least it dragged them out from bloody under their rock so that they could say, oh, he's calling me names. Oh, he's stalking me. I've beaten them, Paris.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
I've gone to extraordinary lengths. I've put my life in danger.
Yeah.
To report. I don't want to spend another day in prison, Paris.
I know.
So please, my friend,
John,
if you can go out and use another phone, please do it.
I'm going to. I've got to get ready, but I want to get these phone
Okay,
calls.
I'm going to go now. I've only got £1.50 left. I'll call you back later.
Right, John, can I just say something?
Yes.
A lady named Stella said that she sent you loads of healing power.
Yes, but I've got to go. I've only got about 90p.
Okay, John.
Give her my best love and best regards. God bless you.
Bless you, John. For the purpose of this video, it's the 20th of January, 9:12. See, no matter how much I try to help John, he's to the point, isn't he? He just shuts me down and moves on. Yeah, see, PD is when I was doing all this stuff with JP. I think 2000. What is it? 2020. Yeah, 2020, but it was January, so it's like kind of almost 2 years ago. I got approached by I can't remember what they was called, but it was something to do with the prison protection that protects people like me, and I was kind of warned off, saying if I kept doing what I was doing, I would end up in prison like John. So I was kind of worried about that, and we used to have I used to have quite frequent phone calls with her, and it was getting more serious and in the end I had to shut up, so I couldn't do a lot of what John wanted me to do. But one thing that he wanted to happen was all this to go on Gap, because there's people on Gap that could have helped him. Hands tied. So I was kind of, once I got into the system and they got me, I couldn't do anything because like the more I done, the more trouble I got into. And it's all right saying, oh yeah, but this and but that. But I was a one parent family. I was bringing my son up on my own. And I didn't want nothing to as I wanted to help, because I did do a lot of stuff in Andy Devine's group as well, which didn't help at all. He's the biggest prick on the internet. And I did promise him that I will not give up on slagging him off. Yeah, I do as well. Because, I mean, as wacky as John might seem, he was a very interesting guy. A very interesting guy. I could sit there fishing with the guy all day and all night, just talking about his history. But yet we got people that go, oh, he's a weirdo, he's this, he's that. Listen, I've had people that have abused me, abused my gender, threatened to blow my boat up, threatened to come and rob me. 5 guys threatened to come and rob my boat. So I don't know what John's done that's worse than what they've done. Because as far as I'm concerned, he's been for stalking, threatening behaviour, and all this stuff that he goes on about. We're just having a John Patterson night. You can always go back and listen first recording. Now I'm going to try and find the second one, because although I've written them down, they're not in order. But like I say, people can make a video. If someone wants to put these out on Gap, John might get the help that he needs, because there are people on Gab. Is it Gab? Gab. It's on one of them. And he knows a lot of people on there that could probably help him, but he disappeared. So that's that. Right, let's have a look at this. 20th of January. 20th of January. These. Right. Right, let's do this one here. Oh, this one was just before that one, but I'm not going to go into that. I'm just going to play recordings because it's entertaining. I like listening to the guy. Sorry, but there's many horrible people out there. I like listening to John. I'm sorry if you think different, but this one's 5 minutes long. Let's give this a go. And maybe I'll get my panpipe out. Drive you all away. And for all you little telltale little wanky trolls that have tuned in, you're not wanted here. You will not get on my live. You will not be able to comment on my live in the comments, but you will not get on this live because you're not worthy. If I don't know you, you're not worth shit. Simple as that. But anyway, let's move on. Here's another 5 minutes of my friend John. Hi, John.
Okay, Paris, are you listening? Because this is the most important thing. Well, it's all important, what I have to say. You there, my friend?
Yeah, I'm here, John. You're all...
Okay, this all goes back to the BBC. And for years I have said, and I've proven, that the BBC is the enemy within. I'm not talking about the nature programmes and all the other stuff that they hide behind. I'm talking about BBC News. That's all scripted. And we know that if we look back at 7/7 and 9/11, when Jane Stanley said, oh, the Tower 7's just collapsed. The Solomon building, named after Solomon Rothschild, I might add, and it was still standing under her right shoulder. So we know that it's all scripted. The BBC is the enemy within. Now, I've got here the time strip of the video I took with my hidden camera inside the BBC, where Gordon Bowden had exposed forensic documents on massive money laundering, and you know all about that. I don't need to go into that. Now, this was years before I started being attacked by those hoaxed thugs, and I couldn't understand why that satanic website would be so conceited 790 Finchley Road. It seemed to me at the time to have nothing to do with it. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So we started being attacked for exposing 788 to 790 Finchley Road, and guess what? Ella Draper, in that video, which was on the SGT report, which is called Hampstead Pedogate, she mentions Finchley Road. You have it, Paris. That's what this has been about from the beginning.
Yeah.
Right? The police don't give a fuck about paedophile rings. They just want to cover up for politicians and prime ministers linked to 788, 790 Finchley Road. That's why they brought Hoaxed in, to defame people like me, call me a paedophile and a murderer, ex-wife, who lives in Northern California. And apparently I'm supposed to have got Divine to help me bury her. Right. This is what they said. See, this is where they cross the line, Harris.
Yeah.
Because people know me, okay? And so basically what we've done, we've exposed the BBC, the police service, communication service, all of them. MI5, MI6, Scotland Yard database. I'll phone up GCHQ, and you only have to Google John Patterson loses it with GCHQ, or John Patterson loses it with MI5, because I've been to all of them. That's when I was arrested on November the 5th. I know what I'm doing, Paris.
I know.
Till November the 5th to do that, and I knew I was going to be arrested. And if you go to that video I took with Patton, which is John Patterson, Patrick Cullinane, case file number 2, I quote there that something's going to happen to me first before this is brought to the attention of the public. I state it.
Yeah.
I stated it. Now, I didn't want to tell anyone what I was going to do. I was saving it, Paris. I knew I was going to be arrested. Now, please, had my video camera. These officers need to be arrested for perverting the course of justice, Paris.
Yeah.
So can you please contact Harrow Road Police Station and send them a copy of this recording, yeah?
Yeah.
Can you do that for me?
I'll do that, yeah.
And tell them to get me arrested from here. I expect to be home sometime this afternoon.
Yeah.
I expect to be given bail so that I can accumulate all my evidence, because I'm supposed to be in court on the 4th of May with my evidence, but my evidence, I've got some of my evidence, but you know I've got it in special places.
Yeah.
You know, safe houses.
Just keep remember they've got to listen to this recording, okay?
listen, I'm going to call you back later. I want you to phone the police station now. I'll call you back later to get.
Okay then, John.
God bless you. Thank you.
Right, so for the purpose of this recording, the 20th of January at 8:53.
He didn't quite get out the next day, did he? But I don't know if it was my failing or what. But anyway, let's have a look at another one. I've got loads of them. I should do them all in order. Perhaps I'll do that one day, but I just picked out ones that I wanted to put on there. But really, I should do this all in order. But maybe I'll do that later. There's no reason why I can't go over this again. What am I looking for? Oh, right, we're gonna look at the Lady Di one. John's take on what happened with Lady Di. I need to right, this is 19th of January 2020. Let me just find it because I've got loads of. You know what? It's surprising, right? Because I don't actually record anything anymore because I find everyone a boring fuck on here at the moment. But in the past, there were certain things I had to record, and obviously I recorded these for John to move them on. But like I say, because I got the prison protection, whatever, on my back, I had to back off because I didn't want to end up in prison because I was a single parent. I can't find it. Can you hear my boat? It's vibrating. I've started it up and it's, mind you, most people say they can't hear it. Let me just try and find this video. I can't find the bloody thing. Just give me a minute because I've got a few to go through here. You think I'll be able to find this quite easily, wouldn't you, with Lady Di on it? And Danny Jones, if you're going to come on here and give your opinion, I don't really need it because I know what your opinion is, and I know you don't think that John's the full ticket, but after people you follow are not the full ticket, and they're not inside, are they? So give the man a break. If you're going to do anything, go after Andy Devine. He's a scumbag. I can't find it. Come on, you got to be here. January. Oh, we're in May there. Oh, that's no good, is it? January. Let's go back. Right. January. Right. I can't understand why I've missed that because that would have stuck out like a sore thumb. That one. 19th, right. Go to the 19th. Here we go. 19th, right. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is another 5 minutes. And the only reason that a lot of these was of 5 minutes because he was actually in prison at this time and he couldn't time than that on there. All right, Musk. No, it's all right. I've got the heater working. I've got one on. Life's good here at the moment. No one's blown me boat up. I've got no guys coming to rob me. I've still got my willy. No one's cut it off. So yeah, everything's good at the moment. I wish that it would get cut off though. Yeah, 2 years on, pops. My popsy. We'll leave that there. Right, anyway. We'll get a flush. Right, this one is called Lady Di, 13th Pillar on the 19th of January 2020. Yeah, he's poor John. He shouldn't have got what he got. You know what I mean? It's fucking wrong. But I just think he was gassed. But anyway, here we go. Either that or he told too many truths. Yeah, I hear you, Angela. Here we go.
Hi, John. All ready to go?
Hi, Paris. There's just one thing I forgot to tell you.
Okay.
The prison I'm in now, I've mentioned this before, but it's very important. They filmed Porridge. Ronnie Barker, his name is Ronnie Balfour Barker. Professor George Lees was born on the Balfour estate. He will confirm this. Now then, Princess Diana, that car acted on the 13th pillar, and none of those cameras were working. Those cameras were by an Israeli company. Now then, Princess Diana survived that car accident. She was in the rear seat of an extremely strong car, a Mercedes. She survived. The ambulance took an hour and 43 minutes to get to the hospital, which was only a 6-minute drive. Princess Diana was cremated against all her wishes to this. Go onto YouTube. It's called A Devil in Disguise, The Death of Princess Diana and Dr. David Kelly. Dr. David Kelly's autopsy results have been 2 years, which is now more or less 50 years before the truth comes out. But we already know who murdered Dr. David Kelly. It was a Serco hit team. He was tracked in Hollow Woods with infrared cameras. The post was clear. He was murdered. They said he committed suicide. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Right. Serco not only run these prisons, they're in control. They also run on 9/11. We're talking about a British company that controls the American military. Go to A Devil in Disguise, The Death of Dr. David Kelly and Princess. And I'm telling you now, if anything happens to me, I'm not to be cremated. Jesus Christ was not cremated. If anything happens to me, I need an independent people to arrange for my autopsy, because an autopsy will give you the exact reasons for my death. I'm not afraid of dying. Dying is as natural as living. Documentary, it says it all. And Gordon Bowden is also totally aware of who murdered Princess Diana. Is that clear, Paris?
Very clear, John.
Like I said, I intend to do a lot of damage while I'm in prison. The teams in this cell, and they were looking for a mobile phone. I don't need a mobile phone. All I need, Paris, is to contact you daily and give you updates. It's all in my head, my friend.
Yeah.
It's all on documents that I have in a fireproof cabinet. And I intend to travel back to Wales when I get my when I'm released, and I will provide all the evidence on these people that have put me in prison. Now then, this is a final warning. They do appear in court on the 4th of May. Because if I do, lots of innocent will suffer, and that's my intention. Is that clear, Paris?
Yeah, very clear.
Go and watch that now. Find Dr. David Kelly and Princess Diana.
Okay.
Okay, my friend?
Yeah.
I'll be in touch tomorrow. God bless.
God bless you, John. Look after yourself, mate.
Don't worry, mate. Someone is watching over you.
Cool.
God bless.
God bless you, John. Oh, bless him. For the purpose of this video, Sunday the 19th of January at 10:32. God, this man's getting to me.
So you've got to wonder, really, ain't you? When a man is passionate like that and almost breaks, you've got to wonder what it's all about. I ain't condemning or condoning any of this. I'm just playing it because I don't know about history to judge, but I know passion. I know when someone knows stuff. And to me, John seems to know a lot of stuff. And I knew that about John Winoa, but in the end, I saw what John Winoa was. And I always said to John Winoa, if you actually told this as a story rather than told it as a truth, you would make a lot of money. But no, he was under Andy Devine's guidance. And John Winoa has even said in the past that Andy Devine's threatened him. So you take from that what you want. No one can threaten John. Stands alone. And he ain't scared of no one. He went to prison because he was telling door life, whether it was true or not. But if you sat down with this guy would entertain you all night. Yeah, I'm starting to think that, Angela. Bit wonky, I would say, Angela. It's like he's a people pleaser to me. I'm not mentioning, no, that's what he seems like to me. More of a people pleaser. Look at me and look how clever I am. Who's talking about it? Here comes the mouse. The mouse family with their opinion. Not everyone's right about everything, Mouse. But this is what people want, entertainment. Whether they believe it or not is up to them. But I know passion. Just trying to find this other one. Should be this other one. What date was it? 9. Right, okay, well, I've gone way past it. I think I'll be able to see that one quite quick. Quite easy. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's just before the one I was showing. Right, this one's 3 minutes 18 seconds long. If anyone wants to put this out on Gab, I would appreciate it, all this stuff, because I think this is where it was meant to go. But like I say, I was caught up in a situation that I couldn't go any further.
Ready to go, John?
Hey, Harris, just one more thing.
Yeah.
Recording? Listen
Yeah.
to this. They've still got the sheets here, so I will be able to put more credit on. If you don't hear from me, you'll hear from me next Thursday. Now listen to this. Have you heard of a movie called Thrive?
No.
Okay, it was put out by Procter & Gamble. Harvey Procter has been in the news recently, and I don't have to explain why. Now listen to this. The launch date of Thrive emphasise is this. If you don't believe in numerology, the ruling elite do. That movie is telling us that there's going to be a cure for all diseases, and it's telling us that we're going to have endless energy, free energy, and guess who's going to deliver it to us?
John 1 hour.
Aliens from out of space.
Same thing.
Yeah.
I was just kidding.
Now, that movie, which is a complete farce, has had millions and millions and millions of hits.
Yeah.
It was put out by Procter Gamble, and we all know, or should know, who Harvey Procter is. He's just been paid millions by the newspapers because he said, I am not a paedophile. Okay, so he's not a paedophile. Neither am I. Where are my millions? The launch date of that was 11/11/11. I'll leave it at that, because trust me, my friend, nothing yet.
Right.
The public are handicapped face to face with a conspiracy so monstrous they refuse to believe it exists. By J. Edgar Hoover himself, the same man that targeted John Lennon, who was not shot by a lone gunman in the Dakota building in New York. That's where Rosemary Babies was filmed, the Dakota building. I've been there, okay? This is a very, very deep rabbit hole. Elite, don't release me. I'm going to start naming names. Is that clear, Paris?
Yep, loud and clear, John.
God bless you, mate. I'll be in touch.
Look after yourself, John.
Bye.
Bye, mate. For the record, for January at 9:57.
See, I can't play anymore because when I was listening to these, I was like, because I did listen to a lot more names, and I thought, do you know what? I don't really know if I can put them out because I'm going to get I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to end up in prison talking to people and everyone think I'm talking shit. So I have to be careful what I do. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you, John, he's got so much information about all this stuff. Why would people have stuff like that in their head? I can understand John 1 hour having stuff like that in their head because I feel like he's bitter about what's happened with his country. But I don't know. I just think John's got a lot to say, and I mean, just go and look a lot of the you just got to write down a lot of the names and look them up to see if it's true or not. I couldn't get any further than I did because I ended up getting in a lot of shit, and I thought I can't do it because I've got a family. I have my little son, my dog and my cat, and I have a mortgage to pay, which is unfortunate. If someone like had nothing, fair enough. I can understand them going all the way, but I couldn't do that. I had to think of my own family. And I didn't know who was going to get attacked. I mean, I was getting enough abuse, enough threats. So why would I want everyone else around me to get that? So I can't really play anymore until what's this one here? Hang on a minute. God, what am I like? I'm fucking murder, aren't I? It's like, oh, well, I could do this one. What's this? Drugs. JP on drugs. Oh, I played it. Now I've said it because I'm gonna play that one, and if it gets to turn it off because now I've mentioned you're going, oh right, JP was on drugs. No, he wasn't. So now I'm gonna have to play it. But if I well, it'd probably say it before I'll fucking reload anyway. But yeah, we'll play this one. This one's 6 minutes 52 seconds.
I got up at 5. Someone actually zoomed me.
Listen, are you ready to go?
Yeah, you're all recording and stuff.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, you're all ready to go and everything.
Now then, I've got to be quick. I've only got £4 left on my credit and they didn't come around yesterday in sheet. So if I can't get this phone recharged, you won't hear from me for 2 weeks, okay?
Oh,
I'm going to try and sort it out.
okay.
I've got a meeting today with a gentleman who's got to photocopy my documents. And I've also got him to call that I never released for the person's own protection. Okay?
Yep.
I'm going to get him to photo those copies, keep one for himself. Originals back. Now listen, this man I'm going to talk about next was the government's drug czar. His name is Professor Nutt, N-U-T-T.
Right.
He's done lots of lectures. One of them is called The Inconvenient Truth. He was asked to rate drugs in their order of how dangerous they are,
Right.
and how safe they are. And I want to remind the listeners that prescription drugs that you get from your doctor kill more patients than all illegal drugs put together. That's a fact. Carol Woods is being experimented on by dangerous drugs, which all governments after World War II signed the Nuremberg Treaty. Everybody in that place she's in are all guilty of contravening the Nuremberg Treaty, and the sentence still stands today. It's death by hanging. That was signed by all Western countries to stop Mengele and the experiments he was doing on people. So Carol Woods, actually, the people or the puppet masters that have instructed Carol Woods to be given those drugs against her will are all guilty of contravening the Treaty. That's a fact. That's a fact. Now, during Donald Trump's impeachment, Nancy Pelosi quoted that nobody is above the law, stands in all Western countries. And I want to remind the listeners of this. Switch off your bloody televisions and listen to me. I am the only person in modern history that's not allowed to show his evidence on the 4th of May 2020. I'm not allowed now so that I can get my evidence together. I need my car returned, which was stolen using a congestion fee fraud, which I never received. And my car, if it hasn't already been scrapped, has been gaining illegal fees in a pound in Middlesex. That was stolen by a company called Marston's, the same company that stole Neil Berry's house. Go on YouTube, Marston's. They've got a bad reputation for stealing property, and they're charging exorbitant fees, storage for that back. I want my car returned, or a similar car, the same year, equivalent of pounds, and I want all those storage fees wiped off because they are illegal, Paris. Do you understand what I'm saying? Millions of victims all across the country that have been subjected to this same fraud by Marston's. And a lady who was in the judiciary for 45 years, and I can tell you her name is now Marion Breed, was a personal friend of top judges who left the judiciary because they said they could not stand the corruption. And she also, yes, I'll take it, backhanders from bailiffs. Okay?
Yeah.
Marion Breed, Edward knows her because he's been getting junk mail from her. She also lied about her age, said she was 10 years older than she is, and used her sister's passport. So she turned. Okay, Gordon Bowden knows her because we were at a special meeting. Okay?
Yeah.
I am the only person that's refused access to his own evidence. I want to face my accusers, Paris.
Yeah.
I want to face my accusers with questions. They've accused me of despicable crimes. I did not murder my ex-wife. Get Andy Devine to help me bury her. She's in Northern California. Andy Devine's on one of the Greek islands. I haven't seen my ex-wife since I left the States on September the 9th, 2001. Okay?
Yeah.
And if the police would like to phone my ex-wife Genevieve back, she will tell them that I didn't murder her. I don't stalk people. I'm an investigative journalist. When I appear in court to give evidence, it's not to stalk the likes of fucking people whose names I can't mention. These are paranoid, sick people, and I intend to expose them. It's a moral obligation and a public duty I have to expose who these people really are. And even Zach Goldsmith, and I have the letter, refers to these people as depraved and powerful people. Yes, they're depraved, but they're not powerful, Paris.
Yeah.
We have the power because we have the truth. So, I'm going to and I'm going to call you back in 5 minutes, my friend.
Okay then, John.
God bless you, mate. Thank you.
This is record Sunday the 19th, 9:15.
Get down. Behave yourself. I'm on telly. You've had your chews and everything. Leave me alone. Yeah, Muscular Mouse. Why don't you just come on? You know what I mean? If this is such a chicanery, why don't you put your sites and times and everything of when all this stuff went wonky, instead of just putting it out there? Yeah, I get that Neelu Barry and Andy Devine are scumbags, but at the end of the day, John was led up the garden path by them. Come on and say something, Muscular Mouse. It's no good putting a comment in there, is it? Because that's got no power. Look, at the end of the day, why don't you go and look up all the names and dates that he said? Or can't you do that? Have you not? You got the minerals? Have you not got the minerals to say that stuff or do that stuff? I'm not having a dig at you, but you're coming on here slandering someone and you haven't even looked into half of the names that he's mentioned. And it's just like Maria said, 20,000 patients a year. Now, who's to say that they're not people that are speaking out the truth? Even people in that bracket that are speaking the truth, that have deteriorated and how do we know you're speaking the truth? Why don't you come on here and speak your truth and enlighten us why John is a Jackanory? You can't, can you? You don't want to, because you haven't got a real name. You haven't got a proper photo. I don't know who you are, but you're coming on here slandering John Patterson, but you've got no evidence. But yet John seems to have a lot of chatter about what he believes. Doesn't make sense, does it? It doesn't make you look right at all. Hi, Gibby. So come on here and enlighten us so we can all shut this down and not talk about it anymore. If you've got the facts, Mr. Mouse or Mrs. Mouse, are you going to run off and not say nothing anymore? You saying? Oh, you having a chat with someone else? Maria. See, this is what I don't get. We get people discrediting people in Texas. Anyone can write shit. Anyone can come on with a fake name and a fake profile picture. Show us who you are and give us your evidence, or run along like a little child. Go back to the ground, if that's okay with you. Not going to happen, is it? So if you've studied him, come on here and show us your studies so that I can. He's suffering from a disillusional disorder. Well, that's not good enough, Muscular Mouse. Anyone could say that. Anyone could talk shit. Anyone could talk Texas behind a fake name and a fake profile. You need to come on and chat and enlighten us all so that we can all go to bed knowing that the right person's put behind bars. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Angela. You know, shit. You've listened to too much shit and you've talked to too many crappy people because you won't come on here and you won't give us the evidence that discriminates John. Will ya? You don't want your identity found out. Why is that? Who are you? What do you do? You don't do shit. Anyone who comes on not under their real name talks shit because straight away their name is shit and their profile's shit. Prove who your claims. But you won't do that, will you? You're Super Mouse. Oh, it's your opinion now. I thought you had studied him. Now it's your fucking opinion. Yeah, just go. Because you're the only negative person on here. All the others are hiding behind the numbers in the corner. I don't want opinions. 1 minute you say you studied him, and now you've got a fucking opinion. We've all got fucking opinions. This is the trouble with the fucking world. Not anymore. You're all scared. I bet you've had all your vaccines and your boosts and everything, Muscular Mouse. If ever I have my vaccines, I will make sure all you fucking guinea pigs. I'm not going to be jumping first in line to get that shit. I'm going to see how many of you drop. And I'm going to wait until they get that vaccine spot on. I'm not anti-vaccine. I just don't believe in jumping into things. It's like when you buy the first PlayStation, all the mugs buy the first one, because all the problems are ironed out by the time I get one. In fact, I'm not even going to say PlayStation because I'm not a PS type of person. I'm an Xbox type of person. I'm not malice, Maria. I just believe in giving people a chance. But when you've got people like Muscular Mouse coming on here saying he's researched and done all this shit, and then it's his opinion, his fucking book come up in his real name, can't even fucking put his profile up there, but yet he expects everyone on here to listen to bullshit. In my opinion, Johnny's a nice guy. And he had too many people against him. And when it seems to me, when you hit the truth nearer to the system, you get taken out pretty quick. Seems like there's a lot of fucking arseholes on this internet. None of them come on here in their real name, and none of them come on here with a fucking profile. It's all on here with Mickey Mouse shit, and they keep changing their profile. Yeah, he was doing his stuff for 18 years. But as soon as he got involved with that Andy Devine and that Neely Berry and that fucking John Wenauer and all that fucking scummy group that want to push their own shit in prison or arrested for something. I mean, at the end of the day, you just got to look at it, right? When Wanky Divine come over me, John Patterson, could he? And I mean, bless Gordon Bowden, he's passed away now. He was all part of this stuff. Now he's passed away. He could have sunk a lot of ships, but he didn't. But was he warned off? I heard. Well, when he went all quiet, I heard that he got threatened to be chucked off of a building. So is that true or not? And I come in my real name, not like some of you scammy bastards. Yeah, he was the guy that got punched. Yeah, it's exactly right, Gabby. There's a lot of people that talk a lot of shit that don't know shit about anything. All this and a little that, and they're like, they know everything. He was an investigative journalist, for fuck's sake. What was Muscular Mouse? He reads it all. He tells everyone this and tells everyone that, and then he goes, "Oh, it's my opinion." Well, fuck off with your opinion. For fuck's sake. We don't need your shit in here. This is fucking live stream. Yeah. That's right, Angela. I mean, I've got a lot more recordings here. How can someone come up with so many dates, so many events, and yet you call them idiots, storytellers, jackanores? As far as I'm concerned, Muscular Mouse, you're a jackanore, because that's the best thing you've come up with. You're a jackanore. thing that works in this fucking planet is fear. You put fear into people and they back off. It's amazing, isn't it? You put out a man himself and it's like people just talk shit about it. Go and look into some of this stuff. I bet half of you haven't even looked into this stuff. Because he gives you specific dates, specific names, specific times. You just got to look it up. It's a shame the world is how it is. We go with the gang mentality, but the gang's not always right. In fact, the gang is there for a reason. That's why it's... Does anyone want to come on and talk about stuff? I don't know why you're still here, Muscular Mouth, really. You should just go away. Go away and laugh on someone else's channel. The Mouse Family. Oh, let's all be scared. Just get off my channel. I don't need you on here. Go and giggle somewhere else. You'll probably get on better with Dan Tarragon than you will with me. There's so many arseholes on this internet, it's unreal. It's like, as soon as you come out and speak, they've got to say their bit. Yeah, they're just pussies. Pussies with hiding behind a silly name and a silly avatar. Can't even come on as a real person because they know they will be shut down. Give us your opinion on that, Muscular. Do some research on it first. Aye. Is anyone looking for a good film to watch? Say yay if you want to listen to hear a good film to watch and a good set of series that I finished watching tonight. Hi, Eric. BBC. They ain't going to tell you shit that I don't want you to hear. Guarantee that. I've had a lot of phone calls with the BBC. They talk crap. All your phone calls go to Ireland anyway. You know what I mean? Fucking BBC's up north, sir. Go to Northern Ireland. No, part of Ireland. I don't know what part. I don't know if it's north or south. But they go to... I've spoke to... Do you know what? I've made many a phone call to the BBC, right? And I've spoke to a lot of people. They even referred to me by my first name because I phoned them so much. But I used to have such a laugh with them people. They're lovely, lovely people. And I actually used to feel sorry for them putting up with my shit. But I used to dribble my dribble, and then we used to have a right old chat and end it on a good note. But why do all the calls go to Ireland? Yeah, well, this is all like 2 years ago, Mrs. O, and it was deep. I mean, these calls I've got here were like 2 years ago, but all this happened well before that. You're talking, and this is all the outcome after. So this 2 years ago was at the end of it. Yeah, I think if you look up John Patterson on Gap, or what was that other one he was on? He was on another one. I can't remember it now. But he's done loads of videos. Some of them are a bit deep, and some of them I just don't want to get into because they're like race and things like that, and I won't do that. I'll dabble in politics a little bit, even though it's the biggest shit I fucking got involved with. I'll get involved in that because politics is part of everyone's life, whereas religion and race is just a bucket of crap. It doesn't mean nothing to me. I don't believe in religion, and I don't believe we are one race, and that's it. So why we're all dividing over what colour you are is irrelevant to me. I don't get it. So I don't get involved in it. As for religion, why is there so many conflicting stories in all the Bibles? Some of it runs along the lines of each other, but a lot of it doesn't. And if there's a religion, a God, there should only be one God. So when there's conflicting stories, it doesn't exist. It was written down by somebody, because we are a race where there's so many insecure people that they need something to hang on to and to believe. So it doesn't exist. I'm sorry that I'm destroying your God, but it's just a story for people to hang on to get through life. Yeah, that is true. That's the truest thing you've said, Muscular Mouse. And that doesn't need research. But what you're saying, in a way, is like, if we keep interbreeding, see, even that is racist. Most of the time, we don't even know we're being racist because it's programmed into us. So if it's programmed into us, it can't be true. It's a program. Family, that's the religion you should believe in. That's the only religion there should be. Families and family values. Not someone who fucking lives on a cloud. That's the only real thing in this world. Families and family values. And if you look at the system, all they've tried is destroy the dinner table in the house by introducing and computers, so everyone has their dinner in their own rooms. Yeah, an outdated concept which don't exist. It's a fucking book. It's a very well written book. Many people write very well written books. Why do they keep changing it? How many Bibles? Fucking wake up, people. Why are you all getting vaccinated and then fucking being boosted? Now we're all going to go back down on lockdown because all you people that are wearing your masks and all getting vaccinated is telling the world we need another lockdown because there's a new variant. It's a square variant hanging on the old variant. For fuck's sake. Did you know you're just as much to get the COVID as someone that hasn't had the vaccine? Did you know that? But that's irrelevant. That's not the Bible yet. Give it a few years, that'll be the Bible. God will come down and curse you. Yeah, that's right. It has been twisted. But doesn't that say that it's not true? Yeah. Even the TV's not working now. And the vaccine, there's always something. It used to be wars and the IRA, this, all that fucking shit. But that didn't hold for very long. So now they've gone on to the COVID. We had the boo, we had HIV, all this shit. And all it does is creates fear. And that's the biggest thing of all, fear. And 350 gods. You know, that's a lot, isn't it? I'm not an anti-vax. Don't get me wrong, I'm not an anti-vax. 100% I'm not. But I can't believe it spread. That would never happen in the old days. Things were tested for years. Is the way you cut down them years is give millions of people the vaccine. Because if you the vaccine, you've got your answer there. Is it good or is it bad? That takes away years of testing stuff because you've got millions of guinea pigs that have decided to test it for you. And then when I'm ready and when I feel I have to have it, I will have it. Because at the moment, I can't even go shopping again because you have to wear a mask. I went into the chemist today. Why ain't you wearing a mask? Because I don't wear one. Oh, okay. That's how it went. Attitude at the beginning. Soon as I said I don't wear one, oh, okay. Because they know they can't go any further than that because they're breaking the law. Science is good. Yeah, I didn't say it was. But being manipulated and abused is bad. It's disgusting how many people they turn on the tap and they're there. Here's me arm. Here's me arm. Oh, where's the mask? Masks. I mean, if this was so bad, right? Why is it you're getting the vaccine for nothing, but you've got to go and buy your own masks? Tell me that. Anyone can go and get the vaccine, but you've got to buy your own masks. And yet I walk outside these supermarkets and they're all over the floor. Fucking disgrace on you, you mask wearers. Bin. Because someone's got to come along and sweep them up and put them in the bin. Your germs, your disgusting germs are on them masks if you believe it to be true. And you've just chucked it on the floor like it's nothing. Where's the sense in that? God don't exist. It's no good arguing that one, muscular mouse. God doesn't. Book is out there for the insecure that needs something to hang on to. And it just so happens that the church make millions and millions out of it. Billions. You look back through history, how much property the churches own. You look back in history where there's churches and every house around it has to pay an insurance to secure them from having to pay for the upkeep of them church. How is that good for the people? It's all a disgusting scam. I don't know if that insurance is around now, but if you got a church name on your road, you have to pay that insurance. And I know I had to pay it when I got my house because I didn't want to have to pay for that church if it got hit by lightning. I had to take out an insurance. How rank is that? I don't believe in religion, but I had to pay it. But yet we have going to church. Where's the money they give over? Shouldn't that be protecting the church? Oh no, we mustn't talk about these people. It's a fast. It's for the weak. Religion is for the weak. People blaming God for cancer. God don't exist. You can't blame someone that doesn't exist and has never existed. You look into space, it's a very, very violent place. Isn't that where God lives? There's nothing nice in space. Nothing. We are on the nicest planet around, but yet we choose to believe God is out there for us. It's bullshit. It's all fucking bullshit. All what's going on in the world and around space is happening here. We could get taken out by a meteorite just like that. It's just luck. He lives in the sky. Yeah. Because I need to go away. I'll be back in a minute. Do you know what? I'm going to have a little look through my recordings to see if there's anything interesting. I mean, I've got stuff here that I haven't put out there yet. Let's just put a random one. Let's just put one on here. All right. Probably won't do me no favours. But because all these people on the internet, some of these people on the internet talk shit. I don't know if it's actually on here or what's up. Let me just look through. Yeah, look, this was one, right? This was when, I think this was when my phones were stolen, right? Now, this was supposed to be a copper, right? Hang on, let me, shut the case. Yeah, this was supposed to be a copper, right? And apparently the case was down, right, up into this copper. But I phoned the original copper up and the case was still going, and apparently this someone, you might recognize the voice, I don't know. You've got to remember that when someone makes a phone call, they try and disguise their voice. So you might be able to pick up who this was. Yeah, this was on the 27th of April 2020. And it's 4 minutes long. I wasn't happy at all about this. Here we go.
Hello?
Oh, that's Miss Barrington.
Miss Barrington speaking.
Perhaps Barrington. Yes, it's the police again. I just need to ask you a few more questions as well before, obviously, you hung up on me earlier.
Well, I think you're a bit rude. At the end of the day, you come to me and you wanted to press charges, so I went along with it.
No, you called us. We haven't called you.
No, you called me.
Hang on. Right, what I'm going to do, because I've just seen part one here, so I'm going to play this one first, because
If you require an alternative force, press hash.
Hamptonshire Police. Please listen carefully to all of the following options before making your selection, as these options have recently changed. If your call is in relation to COVID-19, please visit.
This is not the one. That's not the one. Forget that one. Well, that was to do with something else. I got. Do you know what? I got recordings here, and it just says new recording, but it hasn't got anything else on it, so I'm gonna have to. But we'll go back to this one, and my personal opinion, I think it's Matt Taylor, but I won't say that. Right, here we go.
Oh, that's Miss Barrington.
Miss Barrington speaking.
Perhaps Barrington. Yes, it's the police again. I just need to ask you a few more questions as well before, obviously, you hung up on me earlier.
Well, I think you're a bit rude. Come to me and you wanted to press charges, so I went along with it.
No, you called us. We haven't called you.
No, you called me. You had your phone. This is what started all this off. You phoned me, not you personally. It was he phoned me and wanted to prosecute Matt Taylor, so I went along with it. If I don't get any aggro, but you seem to be annoying me for some reason.
I'm just trying to get the story. How often do you experience? Obviously, you called us about. Obviously, you're concerned about this might be hate related. Is that correct?
It's me. He said that I rape people. That's disgusting.
Okay. How often do you experience hate problems?
I don't. It's only this group. I don't get hate people. There's two people in this group that are attacking me, and it's just really weird. After DC Manford phoned me to press against Matt Taylor. I'll get charges against charges with that Kaylee Irving piece of shit. And I had the police come here yesterday, so they're safe.
Right. So, I've got a couple of other questions. So, explained why you've taken from Christmas till now to report the theft. Why is that?
I have explained it.
Rosita, do you feel that you've been very deliberately targeted by these people?
Well, yeah, I have. Because CM stole my phone, Matt Taylor come on alive, and CM's the one that stole my phone. And
what's the name?
Maurice Gutman.
Does that actually sound like a copper to you? Keeps interrupting and talking over me. Won't address me as miss. Does that sound like a copper to you? Well, carry on anyway.
American. She come over here with a children to try and punch the
break up then. What's her first name?
Clarice.
Clarice.
Yeah.
Clarice what?
Gutman. Gutman.
She's back in America now.
Yeah, and she went back to America without her children.
Okay, I've got my suggestion be to speak to Apple and tell them to stun the phone. They'll be able to obviously be able to throw the phone down so no one else can use it.
Well, okay. You've got my phone.
I haven't got your phone, no.
You have? Why is this investigation seem like it's two separate things? Because you've got my phone.
I haven't.
You arrested Matt Taylor and you've got my phone and you realised that was my phone, so you contacted me about it.
That doesn't make any sense. I haven't got your phone. My suggestion would be to
hang on a minute. Can you get in touch with PC Manford and deal with this? Because he's the one that phoned me up and said they've got my phone.
Okay.
You've got my phone. You phoned me up.
I haven't got your phone. What phone I'm speaking to you on now?
No. How can you have my phone that you're speaking on?
I haven't got your phone.
I'll tell you what, out of order, because you phoned me up, you're talking about my phone, you're the ones that phoned me up and told me you got it off of Matt Taylor. You hate Matt Taylor, and you want to press charges against Matt Taylor.
I've never met or heard of Matt Taylor, please.
A lot of harassment.
Well, I'm going to close this investigation down, and I've given you the advice to speak to Apple. If you've got any further questions, call us on 101. Thank you very much.
You want to close this down?
Now, I'm not being funny, people, right? 3 times that guy told me to phone Apple and stun my phone.
Hello?
That is not a copper. I don't give a fuck what you say. That is not a copper. That is someone that phoned me up to try to get me to phone Apple and get my phone stunned because the police got my phones from Matt Taylor's house and he wanted me to get the phones anything with them. Fucking disgraceful. I never talk to coppers like that. I have the utmost respect when they've got the respect. I'm going to play you a phone call now where I'm talking to a proper copper, right? Now I've got to pick the right one because I actually put a recording up that got Matt Taylor out because it kind of showed in their eyes that the coppers were hang on, let me look. He being rude to DC Manford. This is after that phone call, this one. There's others, but this is the one after I spoke to this piece of shit on the phone that kept getting me to stun my phones with Apple so that they couldn't be used. And this one is, hang on, let me look. And this was actually me being rude to DC Manford, which is 1 minute 20 long.
The person you're calling is unable to take your call. Please leave your message after the tone. To re-record your message,
Perhaps I didn't
key
talk
hash
to him.
at any
I've
time.
left the recording.
Yeah, hi, is this DC Manford?
I'll leave that because I didn't actually talk to him now. I've got one here where I spoke to him. And this is the one that kind of got them off the hook because I should never have put it out there. There we go. DC Manford, I was rude. This is 6 minutes long.
Hello, is that Paris?
This is a proper copper.
For you, DC Manford.
You sent me a message asking me to give you a call.
Yeah, it was a long time ago, wasn't it?
Why is it right that I done what you asked me to do because you was going after Matt Taylor, and then why is it I'll get an arrogant, rude pig of a copper phone me up, get me all gaslit, and then tell me the case has been closed because you haven't got my phone? Well, I don't know why anybody would have phoned you up and had that conversation with you, because nothing's changed since I spoke to you. I've been on rest days, hence why I haven't phoned you. Back in the office now. That's why I'm calling you. I have the phone. I don't know who's phoned you. Okay, well, look. I'm going to apologise for being so rude on that phone call, because as far as I'm concerned, I got a phone call, PC Richard Nathan. Okay? Who did it all? Because no one's going to take the piss out of me anymore. I've had enough of it. I record everything now because that piece of shit phoned me up me why it took me so long to report the phone. I explained to him that I spoke to you. You come to me. And no, you phoned us. We haven't got your phone. The case is closed, and he just hung up on me. It was very rude. Okay, Harris, I will say to you now, I think through the dealings I've had with you, I've been nothing but polite. Yeah, I respect. I can't comment on other officers. Of course, PC Richard Nathan is with, obviously, if he didn't give you any information, he doesn't appear to be part of Sussex Police, so I can't comment on him. What I can say is, I have the phone. Hasn't changed. That position is still the same. So I would still like to proceed with taking a statement from you and then dealing with that. As to an officer phoning you up saying, well, why have you left it so late? Any victim of crime can report any matter to the police at any time. They can report it and retract and then re-engage with the police. And at this moment in time, we now report this matter. It's a theft offence, and we will deal with it accordingly. Do you know what? That is music to my ears, because I just felt like I feel like I'm in a system where people are trying to shut me down because I'm exposing Andy Devine as a scammer. But what I find really funny as well is 2 days after this has gone on, I'm being arrested for arms offences from Kaylee Eli, who is Andy Devine's right-hand woman, and she's pressed charge, and I've had to go in and answer to these, and I'm still waiting to find out if they're going to take me to court or not. This is torture. I don't need this shit. My gender's been attacked left, right and centre, and then I have to put up with all this crap and all. It's not on. No, and do you know what? I agree with you. Whatever's going on, dealing with that aspect of it, all I can say to you is, from my inquiries, I've obviously found an item, okay, which I think is the matter that I would be dealing with, because obviously, by virtue of the fact that it wasn't Mr. Taylor that's be looking at handling stolen offences matter, which is an either way matter, so by that nature, there is no time limit for the prosecution, so I have no idea what that it's too late or whatever else. I would be seeking to get a statement from you and for you to confirm that the phone is yours, and then I would obviously be looking to deal with Mr. Taylor for the
handling offence. Also, I believe he sent you some quite aggressive messages in relation to it. I think that was part of what was in the post that you put online.
Well, he put out online that I've raped soldier of my face on a woman's dress with someone else next to me.
Okay, Paris, sorry, I think we misunderstood what I was saying there. I think what you posted online was that there'd been some dialogue with Matthew Taylor and he admitted to having your phones.
Yeah.
If you have the content of that message or messages, I would like that the handling aspect, because he could turn and say, I didn't know they were stolen. If you're saying to him, Matthew, you've got my stolen phones, and he's going, that then supports my case. Paris, I will be honest with you. It doesn't bother me. You are Paris. I will deal with you as a victim of a crime. I will show you the respect that you deserve. You have my phone number. I apologise sometimes if I don't answer it straight away. It's because we have... The number you have called is not recognised. Please check the number and dial again.
What's happened there?
The number you have called is not recognised. Please check the number and dial again.
What's gone?
The number you have called is not recognised. Please check the number and dial again.
If you can
The number you have called is not recognised. Please check the number and dial.
Phone. This is
The number you have called is not recognised. Please check the number.
He started reading a question and then realised it was about Tracer.
Do you know what? I don't even know what happened at the end there. That was fucking nuts, wasn't it? But you can see the difference, and that scummy little bastard that tried to get me to get my phone stung. Because DC Manford still had my phones and all the information on it. And this other scummy bastard to get me to phone Apple and get my phone stung. Because they wouldn't know that the coppers had them. They would just think that my phones were stolen and they needed to be stung because of the information that was on the phones. That had all my gender on it and everything. 2 of them. 2 phones had all my information on. My profile with my gender and everything. And that scummy bastard, CM Butman, Kaylee Anev and Matt Taylor had all my information. Fucking mind boggles, doesn't it? I'm going to play one here of Rick because I can't stand Rick. He's a piece of shit. He's quite... What we've got here? He's phoned me a few times, Rick. Threatens me and everything. I don't know what these ones are, what I've got of him, but I'm going to play them anyway because I can't stand the cunt. I've got a 10-minute one here. Let's go for this one here. See what's going on. I'm going to keep playing these till I piss people off.
Great for anyone, is it?
No, it's not. But I don't really think that you're the best person for me to talk to, Rick, because I saw you with your tongue hanging out the other day.
What, sorry?
I saw you with your tongue hanging out the other day. When you, when it's like you was a couple of children in a playground. I'm not trying to be offensive, but that's how you come across.
What, because we're being civil?
No, don't be silly. There's nothing wrong with being civil. You know what I mean, Rick. You was well.
Talk like that, but I don't understand why. I mean, I was nice to you, wasn't I?
Yeah, of course.
Nice.
Yeah. I know you were, Rick. But what I saw the other day was the start in your and your friend's mind, a beautiful friendship. And I'm as far as I'm concerned, I can't tell you anything because all you're doing is going back to your friend. Do you see what I mean?
I think you're in a bit of a position now where what's been said and done, it's a long video. You don't really want to face the police in court and all this sort of shit, do you? When you haven't sorted it out civilly, I could be the middle person. You two clearly don't get on.
Well,
But I think I could sort it out.
Rick, what you've got to bear in mind is I've never gone to her. I've never spoke to her. She's always attacked me, and if I haven't been defending myself, she's just nasty. I've told her to just go away and leave me alone and be a mother. And all she decides to do is do a very, very poor edited version of someone threatening her, which is disgusting. I haven't done anything.
I have seen some of the stuff, to be fair, where you've been shouting and looking in setting. I've seen some of the stuff.
Rick, that's nothing to do with your friend. Your friend comes and... Yeah, but Rick, you're everything. She's threatened to kill me. So that, you know what I mean? Let's not think that she's an angel and I'm not. Just because I'm not.
Nobody's an angel. I'm just saying for both of you, I don't see this being productive for any of you.
But I haven't done anything, Rick. I can't understand why you're coming to me when you can't go and talk to your friend and tell her to be sensible and stop attacking everyone, because she attacks everyone. You're not going to sort her problems out, Rick. She's got to sort them out. She's a mother. She needs to just get back to her children and be a mum. And that's all I've ever said all the way through this. And all the silly stuff that I've done, she's come and owned. And then I've just, because it was funny. But she decided to go and get the police. She's owned everything. She's created a me, which is an absolute load of bullshit, and she edited everything so it looked really bad. It was laughable, Rick. But at the end of the day, I've got no time for the girl. I always keep telling her to go away. And to be honest with you, Rick, I think I'm in a much better position than her.
How? Just the video
Look, every time I talk to someone, I either get ripped off for money, or so as far as I'm concerned, all my cards are being played close to my chest. I'm staying away from people with people because they can't wake up and all they want to do is attack and attack just for them fucking brownie points. And I'm not interested. I'm much bigger than Kylie, and I could go global if I want, but I choose not to because this is nothing but a pathetic arena. I'm more into surviving. Pardon?
How long ago did I warn you about this lot, Paris? I told you all this, don't give them any time, any money, whatever.
Rick, when I found out that this was a scam, the first thing I done was praise right.
You did?
So I ain't malice against anyone, but when I get an evil woman keep coming to attack me and think she can just twist everyone's cock round her little finger because she's pretty, it's not acceptable. I'm more of a woman than her.
Do you actually think that that's what's happened with me? Seriously, or
what?
That's what you think, that I'm somehow wrapped around Kaylee's little finger or something?
Rick, you're playing one of two games. You're in to get shit out of her, or you fancy the fuck out of her. Because she was dribbling the other night, Rick. Whether that was an act or not, I don't know. But I heard that dribble. I'm sorry, but that's what I heard. I can't put it any other way. You was both giggling like you was in the playground. You can't deny that. But that's your business, Rick. So,
there's been on a couple of things in the show, which one you've seen, but it's one of them. about what I said originally. These people are painting living in scam paint and pedo paint. And since then, we've all admitted it's a scam at the conclusion, including Kayla.
No. Kaylee will not call Andy a scam.
She's not convinced yet. She's not seen enough evidence or whatever. But I am sending her stuff daily and she's looking through it. Evidence outweighs Andy's bullshit. So that will come to its conclusion as she goes through the stuff. But bit by bit, see, the most important thing is everybody else knows it's a scam. That bit's much done, much different. Kaylee is actually admitted that sharing pictures of kids at this band case and whatever is wrong. It's just morally wrong, isn't it? About the law, forget the law and all that. Just everything with anybody's children is morally bankrupt, and she agrees with that. And as far as I'm aware, and me and Jake are going to have a talk about it. Jake's been done for it apparently, and it's just one of them. You can talk about it all you like. It's a letter. I don't think so. Don't paint the movement. Now that's and everyone knows it's a scam. As far as I'm concerned, everybody knows that's that. The only person don't come out. Nobody listens to him anyway, so it's not really important, to be honest.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, I think he's a fucking paedophile. Shit down. Because he's ridiculed me for 2 years over my gender. He's fucking scum.
I'm not finished with him yet, by any means. I'm just happy that people are coming away from him. That's why I'm talking to Kayla, the same reason I talk to you and everybody else. The more people come away, the better.
At the end of the day, Rick, I think I've done a really good demolition job, because I went in there and I just blew my top with that group, and I took at least 10 people out of that group, and then Andy, the guy that always comes up with facts before he says anything, assumes I opened a group and assumes that everyone was in there that was my people, but it wasn't like that on my own, and I'd done my own thing, and someone else formed that group, and they invited me in one day, and it was like about 3 or 4 weeks after they formed the group. So the group that I took away from Andy was fighting with Andy, and I didn't even know, because I had nothing to do with them. But when I went in the group, I see everything else what had gone on. Assume that group's mine. I haven't got a group. I'm a lone warrior, and I feel that you get a lot further like that because you hack.
Yeah,
me.
This is the thing. The more people that have groups, it just turns tribal, and then nothing that even makes any sense. It's just people are doing stuff and they don't even realise why they're doing it. But just gets messy, doesn't it? Yeah. So you and Kaylee have been played off each other. A lot of people have been played off each other. It's no point you going to jail for anything, but I'm sure.
You can't deny the fact, Rick, that I've never gone to her, always come on my lives. What she sees, she owns. I can't help that. If I want to play silly games with a girl, that's up to me.
Well, what do you say about that one? Let's have another one. We've got Rick at Midnight. This is 36 minutes. Oh, let's look at Kaylee's dribble. You know what I mean? She can't wait to come on and slag people off. So let's listen to her dribble, because she doesn't have the capacity to interrupt. I'm not putting up with these people's shit. And I'm not going to be silenced with these people's shit. This is all shit that's gone on in the past. And with them trying to shut me down on other people's groups. I've got my own little channel and you can't shut me up. So we'll go for this. This one is 7 minutes long, and then we'll go back 36 minutes long. But I don't think I can stand his voice for that long. So here we go. Let's have a listen to the dribble.
As soon as possible. Please note, if you have called us using our 101 telephone number, you'll be charged no more than 15 pence. If you are reporting a situation where you believe a person's life is at a major crime is in progress, or I'm not charging a call. How can I help? Hi. Oh, sorry, you're really quiet. Or am I charging your call? Can I help? That's fine. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I've got an existing crime reference number.
I just want to point out what's going on here with this bitch, right? I've made my peace with Kaylee. I don't think I have, but I've put the olive branch out there and I said, I don't care what she says, I've forgiven her, right? Because she has gone through a lot and it's all her own doing, still gone through a lot, right? So I've forgiven her. But you just listen to this dribble where she tries to get out of dropping the case against me, and then when she realises she's not going to get that letter off of the police saying, oh, I could end up in court, stop, she attacks again. So you just listen to this shit. More shit. Oh God, what have I done? Get rid of that.
I need to speak to, if possible, the sergeant dealing with the case, but if not, the lady that I spoke to today would be great, if possible.
Let me transfer you through to the control room so we can get some updates passed on. Hold the line, please.
Okay, thank you. Voice control room. How can I help? Hiya, I spoke to someone 2 hours ago. I was called regarding an ongoing case that is now being passed to the sergeant, and I'm supposed to get an answer in the next couple of days as to whether or not charges are going to be pressed, although everybody I've spoken to so far thinks that they should. I'm just wondering if I can that sergeant or lady I spoke to today, or anybody else that could propose something. Have you got the reference number? I've got, yeah, it's 2000001. Yeah. Sorry, 1069. Please. My name is Kaylee Ainave, EINAV. Thanks, Rosie, Kaylee. Right, so was it a police officer that you spoke to earlier? I believe so. Usually I'd get the name or the number, but I didn't today. Yeah. Let me just see if they're still on duty. Just bear with me a second. Let me just have a quick look. Excuse me. Let me see if they're still on. She finished at 4. Okay, that's fine. Is there somebody else? So, it doesn't say who she's passed to, but she
or?
Yeah, pretty much then. If I can't speak directly, then yeah, if possible.
So have you had further contact from Paris then?
No, just something I'd like to add myself.
Yeah, fine. If you tell me, I can add it on.
Oh, sorry, sorry, I didn't know you were passing me to somebody else.
When the sergeant looks at it, you'll be able to see Kaylee, and then he'll add it on there. All right, love, yeah. So, go ahead.
Is this recorded or do you transcribe it?
No, I'll need it transcribed. I'm going to write it, type it, and everything. But yeah,
just so I know how quickly to speak.
Yeah.
So basically, just this situation, there's been a few different people dealing with it now, from the Suffolk Police and then up to yourselves, and everybody's opinion so far, this is a chargeable offence because a crime has been committed, and this is on legal advice that I took it this far in the first place anyway. So my assumption, and the lady I spoke to today, her assumption also was that the sergeant would agree that it's a chargeable offence.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just regarding the nature of what this is all about, and I've already said to the lady that I spoke to today, I'm no longer feeling an immediate threat from Paris herself. I'm not feeling it. Though the crime has been committed and harm was caused, you know, she distressed myself sleep for a month, and I'm really distressed as well. However, I don't feel under threat now, and I'm just wondering, rather than wasting further police time and court time by actually pressing charges, if willing to state that it is a chargeable offence, and I could just have that known, you know, that it was a chargeable offence, because this is that the message is given to other trolls and other people like her to not do this, if you know what I mean. You know, and I don't personally feel under threat. I'm just wondering if a sergeant would be happy to sign it off as yes, it is a chargeable offence, and happy for me to put that out. Just these other trolls, because there are a few more of these trolls, you know, but if they know that it is a chargeable offence to carry on and do this, it might be enough, and it might benefit me more than actually pressing charges, you know. If I don't feel an immediate danger now, I don't. So it's more like it's not striking a deal, it's just it might work out better to not waste your time, but to benefit me more as well, if the sergeant's happy.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, I can log all that and put your mobile phone number on, and then obviously if they need to speak with you, this has been allocated to Kaylee, who's going to be looking at this.
Okay.
If I add all that on as a log and ask with you as well,
Perfect.
and they can just discuss it. Yeah, there may be a way forward. After I'm police staff, and that's why obviously it goes to the sergeant. But I'll definitely put the log on and everything, Kaylee. So hopefully you'll get a call back over the next couple of days. All right.
Okay, that's brilliant. Okay.
All right, no worries at all.
You take
care. No worries. Bye bye now. Bye bye.
Absolute dribble. What a load of bullshit. If you'll give me a letter stating that it's a criminal offence, pathetic. I've got another call where she goes, oh, Paris has made 2 more lives. But I did, yeah. 100% correct. But copper to believe was I made 2 more lives about her. No, I just made 2 more lives after that event. And yet you can get a fucking dick on because she says hello to you. Sad. And go out with Billy Bob. I reckon you two would have a right lovely conversation over a beer. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. 2020 that was. Let's see what else I got here. I'm going to keep doing this shit because I just feel that... And it's funny though, when she talks to the copper, I'm a girl, right? When she comes online, I'm this freaky guy. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. Let's see what else I got in here, because I'm not doing this to make myself look good. I'm doing this to show you pieces of shit these people are. Even though I've made my peace with Kaylee long, I'm always willing to forgive and forget, but at the end of the day, this is never going to end until these scummy little bastards have taken off a line. Let's see what else I've got here. Yeah, I've got loads of stuff here. Well, I don't know. I just know. I set Leona up on that one. She is, because she had someone in the background, right? And I'd said something that triggered her, and it made her mate even shout her fucking gob off. So we knew someone was in the background recording. It's fucking laughable. What was that? Call to better look at that before I put it on. Call with Andy about land. Don't know what that was all about. Call with Andy over the land. I don't know what that was all about. I'll have to look at that. Oh, and there's calls with my solicitor. I'm not going to put them up there. Oh, what's this? Oh, here we go. This is the one. Kaylee phoning the police to cancel. Sorry, Kaylee, but you know what I mean? I'm not making stuff up. This is recordings of what you've said. So you're going to have to live with your shit. I'm sorry. You gave your bring it on.
Northampton.
That's it. Get your voice in tune.
Northampton, please. Welcome to Northamptonshire Police. Please listen carefully to all the following options before making your selection. Please note that jury collect and record yours and other individuals' personal data. For further information regarding your data protection rights, please visit the Northamptonshire Police website and review the force's privacy notice. If you know the name, department, or extension of the person you wish to speak to, press 1. For inquiries relating to custody or police matters, please speak to the name of the department. Witness Care Unit, unless you say cancel. Witness Care Unit, Vicky speaking.
Hi there. I've received some correspondence from yourself, the victim department, isn't it? You know, for cases. Is that correct? Yeah. Okay, right. So, I'm not sure where to go with this. I don't want to. There's no emergency. I don't want to waste any police time. I don't want to waste your time or anything. I've got some correspondence in the last 2 days, and I'd kind of like to readdress the situation that's going on with this case. I don't know who I'm supposed to talk to really to do that. Who would be the best person?
So when you say readdress the situation, what do you mean?
Well, basically, this being based online, so it's not really been a prevalent threat in my face every day. You know, been some goings on that have happened over the last year. I mean, this has been going on for a really long time. That have gone on over the last year, where I'd actually prefer very much at this stage to retract any case, as long as this person just understands this isn't acceptable behaviour. you know, but to not waste that. We've got a lot going on. We don't need to waste court time. We don't need to waste police time. I don't feel a real threat. They're carrying on to kind of play it out in public anyway, so I suppose people are seeing. So if he were, or she were, to do it, it's a transvestite, I'm really sorry. If they were to do anything.
See what I mean? Transvestite. She don't even get that right. She can't call me a she, and she can't call me a transgender person. It's a transvestite. It's a fucking piss take.
It would be seen. You know, all I'd like now is to just say that I've taken away any drama from my end of the situation. If you crack on, then it's going to be noted. It will go back to the police, but at the same time, I don't feel the need to waste your time, you know.
So did you hear all the drama from her end? But if she's a victim, where's the drama from her end? Don't get it.
What on the letter was sent you? Has it got a unique reference number? Yeah, it does actually. But hang on, that's an extension. Remember to include. It should begin with 34. Or NA, so November Alpha. Yeah. 020. Yeah. 18. Yeah. 20. Okay, let me just have a look for you. If you were to withdraw your statement, what would happen is we would contact the police officer that's legalising your case. Yep. And they would come to visit you or to talk to you, or maybe it could just be a telephone appointment with the COVID situation, to do a retraction of the statement. That's fine. And then usually, in a case like yours, where you're the only listed victim, that would be the end of it. But obviously, with harassment cases, they do sometimes escalate. So it is important to start back up again. That it obviously was reported again. Do you know what? That makes me very comfortable. So it's. I can remove it at this stage, but if it does progress, then that's a win-win. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. It's my colleague Rob's case, so I'll send it over to him and just ask if he can get in touch for the police to contact you for a retraction statement. That's wonderful, thank you. Thank you, that's perfect. All right, thank you again. Thank you so much. Take care. Thank you so much. Bye. Bye.
See, that's not even the recording where she says, "Oh, Paris has made 2 lives about me." There's got to be another recording here somewhere. Fucking load of bullshit. Absolute load of bullshit. And all you men stand up to attention when she talks. She says, "Hello. Hello." In fact, I'll take that back. Not all you men, because there are some nice men out. It's just that not many of them are on YouTube. Most of the nice men don't come on YouTube and talk this shit. What's this one here? Stinky on Wasps. It's 2 minutes. Let's see what she's got. I ain't done with all this shit. I'm going to keep going on and on and on. Because that does. At the moment, it's in a nice place. It's peace. Get 5 minutes.
Oh, there's the Kaylee coming, Kaylee. There's the Kaylee coming, Kaylee. Oh, no, you got one mute. Oh, is that the Umbrella Solutions thing? Yeah.
Sorry, I was on mute. Guys, can you hear me? Sorry.
Yeah,
I'd like to point out she's Anastasia as well. There's a few other names. I can't recall at the moment, but there are a few other names. One of them was Anastasia. The other one, I think, I can't remember. But she's got a few different names that not a lot of people know about it. She was Kaylee Freeman as well. Kaylee Clark, I believe her name was. It's quite a few names she's got.
Loud and clear. Go on.
Okay, and that's right. I'm not coming in to take over anybody's game or anything. I'm just saying hi.
I just want to know what I'm a bit green to all this, to be honest with you.
Hang on a minute, I want to go back a bit here because I'm sure. But let me just have a little listen to that again.
Just saying hi.
I just want to know
hi.
I'm a bit green to all
I'll
this,
take that back.
to be honest with you.
Also, boy, you ain't taking over anybody's game or any game, okay?
Thank you. Is that who that I'm speaking to? All of you, I've really not spoken to pretty much 99% of you guys that have on this. I've heard of you. I don't think we've spoken too much.
No, we haven't.
Ourselves, but okay. Pleasure. Sorry, thank you.
Right. So, what is this problem that you've got with people, certain individuals?
Who specifically, Squire?
Well, there's people calling you cunts and people saying that
Draw my attention to somebody who's calling me a cunt, and I'll try and address why they're calling me a cunt.
I don't think that would be a good idea.
What a pussy Seven is, eh? Oh, I don't want to mention. He brings it forward, but he can't mention my name. What a prick! And he's got a phone.
Listen. Take your issue up with Unlisted. Unlisted you, okay?
Unlisted, you mean AJ? That he's made another video. He's made another...
Listen, he's not blocked you.
My comments, they don't seem to be seen. It's absolutely fine. I don't really care. I don't do anything. Betty, please don't jump in and start doing this again. I'm not even sure who you are, sweetheart. Please don't tell me what to do, and you know that I'm going out there. I'm taking the Betty. Wow, that is just so rational and grown up. Well done, Betty. Yeah, that was absolutely me, wasn't it? Betty, don't even bite me. What, bite? What have you ever done 3 times? Right, this is getting ridiculous. This is already getting ridiculous. You would do, little Gentlemen, sorry, who said that? But I am.
He actually shown us his block list, and you were on it, mate.
Sorry?
Unlisted, AJ shown us his block list before, right?
I can see that.
You were on it.
No, drop him.
Yeah, okay, can I say, this is from like half an hour or so ago, right? This is the first interaction on the internet in a very long time, other than responding to what he's been doing about me, which is just insane.
What is it supposed to be doing?
He's put up a video this evening about me. 51 seconds.
What he put up a video just showing some truth that people needed to see. That's it. What's your issue with the video? What's incorrect about that video, Scaly?
Is there any chance he's going to it? So can I walk?
AJ, what do you feel the need? AJ, may I ask you that? You know we've done.
You can't ask me anything, Davey. As I told you, anything's right.
And then calls for him to go his and then whacked arsenic and then smoked the hands. When you went out, maybe let us all go. This is fine. Happened again.
Listen.
Just to ask what's going on. I've got 4 people talking over telling me what a cunt I am.
I've never got. Listen.
Sorry?
I don't know you from Adam, mate.
I'm going to call you.
Oh, God almighty. Jesus.
You cannot
I feel like
everybody's and something, and it can't be on nobody.
Well, I'll clarify. I'm the one who's actually really Charlotte Dodd, the craziest it's come. So I'll sit back to everyone. You try upsetting my people in here, because not all of us get on, not all of us like, but I will not have you coming in to violate my
Don't make out you keep don't know and that person. Venus, you've been there for ages. I'm not Venus. I am Charlotte fucking Dodd. And Charlotte fucking Dodd.
Another Muppet. Sorry, I just had to say that.
Are you talking to me? I'm talking to you. What's your fucking stop lying you're not on the internet? Stop lying you're not on the internet. You ain't done videos. You've got to do it, bitch. Check your messenger. Check your messenger, bitch. Under Umbrella Grove. Let's it. Check your messenger. Umbrella Grove. Check your messenger on Facebook. Check your messenger. Bring it. Don't fuck with me. Bring it. I've got everyone's back in here. Everyone's back. Everyone's back, bitch. Listen, sign up. You're starting momentum. Take it elsewhere. No, take what elsewhere? You, yourself, you're bullshit, you're twisted. I don't know no one. I don't jump on panels, sweetheart. I don't do this. I don't do this. Stop your account. Stop using other people's names. Pack it in. I'm done. You stop fucking call. You know I'm slag. So I'm your kids. I'm your kids. Yeah, social media. Oh, this is Chantel. Alright. Okay. Yeah, you know the one you like. You like. Okay, Brennan. Let's go private. Let's have a private phone call. I know what. I know silly cunt, he's just saying, what have you just done? A speech on what? I don't even fucking know who you are, mate. Yeah, try it again, mate. Try it again. Try come and meet me. I'll show you all I am. Dad, how fucking Facebook meeting, cow. This is your cow, bitch. I'm a cow, I'm a bitch. I'm what? Sorry, who are you again? Who am I? A bit Chantel. Is it fucking Chantel? I've heard that name. I've heard that. I've heard your name. Get out. Copying counts and that. Fuck off. Don't come there, you sneaky little bitch. Don't come there, you sneaky little bitch. Go fix up with your kids. Yeah? Go fix up. Leave AJ alone. Leave Jason alone. Leave everyone alone. Wow. You're a bitch. Pop right back out of it. Back out of it. Shut up. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous. I've come in here literally asking AJ, why the fuck are you putting up this? Because you were exposed.
Right, Kylie. Right.
I'm not going to respond to Betty.
I've got one. Right.
I'm not allowed to talk, though, am I?
It's just my opinion.
I don't know.
Inflammatory.
I don't know opinions. What I do care about is the fact that people like AJ are making videos that my children are one day going to go see.
Kaylee, Chantel is not speaking for the group, okay? I've muted you because you don't stop talking. Go on, mute yourself.
Are you kidding me? You're telling me that I don't stop talking? Is this serious? Is this serious? There's a group of people here now telling me that I don't stop talking when this woman that I don't fucking know has just cunted me off to people that I don't know. Well, I don't know any of you, right? I'm not here being antagonistic or being a cunt. I'm here asking AJ why.
I've talked before, right, but why has everyone got beef with you? Problems with you?
Well, do I come to people?
I don't know what you do online, love it.
Give me 5 minutes and you will. Yeah, okay, Chantel, is it? I don't even know what your name is. What's her name? Yeah. Oh, no, you. Right, get on with it, bitch. Can you people hear this? Right, can you people dealt with that what been on for 2 years? These stupid little fucking cunts on the internet are coming up here talking to me like this. When I don't do that, you muppet, you're full of shit.
20 years?
It was 25 the other day, then it was 30. Whack it up, you like, Al. Sorry, Venus.
I'm not being funny now, that seems a bit funny.
No, I'm not too far from you. Do you want to come and meet? Do you want to
Seven, say what you're going to say. Say what you're going to say. I'll mute you again, Caleb. Yeah, I was just going to say, like, what, 20 years that you've been, what? A truther. Hang on a minute. Hang on, 20 years ago, no one had a fucking internet connection 20 years.
I need to throw something into the mix here. Umbrella Grape used to be called on Facebook Kaylee Freeman.
Yes.
So when she says truther,
she's come
Right, can you ask you a question?
For the purpose of this video, take no notice of Hoof. He's a fucking pussy. In there.
Hang on, is she still here? I'd rather
Yeah, I'll shoot you this if
Yeah.
you can't do it, because otherwise it's the wording.
Well, the question is, like, he's still following that fucking line of fucking whatever it is.
Still calling police stations, asking if they're on their oath.
Oh, God.
You need to stop that with the old Bill Love. I'll tell you that now when I'm in here. So pack that the fucking. Who? What? Who? Bit of a
I'm not being funny now. So, excuse me. Are you one of these free women of the land?
Am I allowed to even respond to anything that happened like 15 fucking minutes ago?
She's one of these women that run around wasting national resources without good reason. Are you an activist? Are you an I want to fucking know.
Fucking cracks. What the fuck's going on? I don't even know who this is. The lot of you are sat here all just fucking bitching about me. I don't know you, which is why I've been completely reasonable. I'm like, what the fuck?
Come on, you're fucking not. If you take one at a time again, mate, I'll fucking. Fucking. Laura, you're the biggest knife cunt here. I don't know anything about this woman. All you are going yap, yap, yap. I'm trying to ask.
For the purpose of this, Seven is a coward and he will not punch anyone's head in and not meet anyone. You should know this by now.
You're the biggest liar, isn't it?
No one needs to know about me. I don't need
You're
people.
annoying me now.
I don't need
Get off my tits. Shut up, you mug. Fuck your mouth. The half that you fucking know about this woman, right?
That's the fucking point, and I don't need anyone to know about me either. I'm just saying, leave my fucking name, leave my children out of your fucking lives, and just get on with it.
Can I ask you a bit about your background, please?
We can, only if, can I just please stipulate first that this stupid blonde cunt taking me off of the last one. I came in here very reasonable with people. You've been an absolute you're not fucking
Listen, it is impossible to hear what anybody is saying. If somebody's speaking, don't speak over them, because they can hear.
Plisco, I'm trying to say, Plisco, I don't know if you heard me, I don't know anything about this woman, hardly how. Apparently these do, and I'm trying to ask questions, but every country's going,
You're asking the question. You're answering.
Right, let me answer then. How about everybody stop speaking and then
background. So what is your background? Are you an activist? Are you you one of these fucking people who are scam or what? This is what I want to know. Just basic, but I know it's a bit rough a question, right? But I'm not going to beat go around the houses, beat around the bush. So
I'm a human being that's been looking for the truth and actually just trying to live my life according to that as much as I can. That's as simple as it is. I don't know what else you need from me. That's as simple as it is.
So how do you go about those values then?
What values? For the truth.
Yeah.
I try and adapt conduct myself accordingly to the information way that presents itself to me as being truthful and right.
What sort of information things that you what are you querying?
Well, I query everything. I don't buy into anybody telling me what's what without question.
You query dinosaur bones.
God almighty.
No, never encountered a dinosaur. I don't feel that it's like caramel.
Right. Okay. Right. So obviously, people here, there's a few people here that have really fucking got the back up with you.
Absolutely. Yep. Ask them why don't you ask them about it?
So with your values, what do you think whether the member of the team is will you shut up, you autistic cunt, and all?
It's my life. It's just been my life.
I'm trying to talk about.
Finish, AJ.
I can't speak.
I'm fucking ass, sack it and doing one. See you later. Fucking spastics.
See where I'm at. Thank you very much. That's.
I thought it was alright. Wow, what was that all about? He's a dickhead. And full stop, that's it. I'm not saying no more.
Well, no.
Alright, that's my opinion. Right, get back to the quiet. Let's go. Ask the question you wanted to ask. I thought you would address Cody.
I'm allowed to be spoken to. I'm not allowed to respond. So it goes. And then I'm the biggest bitch on the internet. And I'm shit.
Yeah, used to be.
Boring shit.
So what is the issue with people with you? Why are they all so hating you, yeah? Because, look, there's no smoke without fire, you know that one, you know?
Yeah.
I'll answer why.
Thank you, somebody else for answering for me.
No, I'm answering for me. He said, why do these people don't like you?
Oh, so, I don't. Sorry.
So how do you know that?
Is that Queen? I don't know who I'm speaking to. Is this Queen Watts? I'm sorry. No.
So what I was asking, why don't these people like you?
Yeah.
I'm going to answer for myself, because I'm not having you answer for me.
It was asking me though. Alright, fair enough.
Answer him. Why don't I like you?
I don't know. Obviously, I can't.
So what is the issues with you that people keep putting it on you? I know of her sneaky ways, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, okay. My sneakers.
That's it. I know your sneaky ways. So
You've got to decorate a bit more than that. You can't just say that. How am I sneaky? Fucking hell, that's a bit loose. Come on. Night, so I think who said enough. Oh, fuck off, you stupid cunt.
I know it's true though, isn't it? Come on.
This silly bitch, I've got no fucking idea who she is. I said, check your Facebook messenger. Check your Facebook.
How could she not know who this bird is when she calls her a blonde bitch? She knows the colour of her hair, but she don't know who she is. I know for Ruth, he didn't know shit about her at this 2020. He was just puffing smoke up her arse. Let's carry on, because this actually goes on for nearly 2 hours, this video, but I'm not gonna listen to this for 2 hours because I can only handle so much of her voice and then I have to switch off. Sorry.
Umbrella Katie's Grape Solution. Stop hunting people down free throws. That's my business. I don't do Facebook. Wait up, you lying cow. I've got a life. When you're hunting people down for information, I'll leave that there. Pick Umbrella Grape Solutions on your message, you lying cow. You've got something to fucking say. Say it fucking that. Who the fuck do you think you are telling me to go and check some shit that I'm not even fucking involved in? Liar.
are you? This is the Queen Vic. Get out of there.
Queen Vic, you fucking muppet. Me, I'm the worst nightmare. That's who I am, bitch.
Get out my pub. I'm telling you now.
Who's
You see, what it is, what is the issue? 1 minute, everybody. What is the issue with other people from the beginning?
Ask them. Why don't
No, but what are you? What have you done for people to hate you? I don't know.
I'm a real...
She maybe have farted and followed through.
No, come on.
That was a really sensible...
You don't know that, do you?
That really...
No, come on, honestly.
Yeah, no, mate. What the fuck has that got to do with anything?
Come on, nobody knows.
What? Can you understand? Sorry, Hoof, can you hear how pathetic this sounds?
I think we do, Hoof. Wrong.
Okay, if I leave because this is wrong.
No, come on. No, but elaborate why people hate you.
I've nothing to elaborate on.
Kaylee.
Right, let's let AJ tell everybody why.
All right, come on.
Just one basic, simple question. Considering you've got a case out against someone that's an ongoing court case, what are you doing in a meet, yet again, knowingly, with that individual? Are you currently of sound mind?
You fucking retard made a fucking video about me, you spasticated fucking dipshit. There's nothing more he did. He said something about the court case, is it? Fuck off. Shut up. Just shut up. Right, AJ, you made a fucking video. Right, a mutual Jesus Christ.
Tell me what the video's about, please.
51 seconds of coming onto this fucking chat the other night. Because I'm a dick, right? When I get... Just said. Oh, jeez. You're going to give me a fucking stroke, and I'm sure you'll dance your way to heaven, won't you? Stop exaggerating. Oh, fuck off, you stupid cunt. Who the fuck?
Give a stroke to somebody who wants a stroke.
Right, Lee, can I just go back to this? Can I do one thing at a time? Chantel or Shark taking issue with me, and I don't even know the fuck. AJ, just answer AJ's first question. What are you doing in the room? No, what are you fucking doing here? No, you shouldn't do me. You shouldn't name someone you've got to call things. Indoor. What? Sorry? Unmute yourself, bitch, and repeat. Well, your brain cells are too slow. You've been sniffing up a bit too much. Why are you here? Why are you here when you've got a court case going on?
Oh, these are great women, aren't they?
It's absolutely
great.
Yeah, no, it's leave it.
Right, can I just address, is this show with the
What's this stem from with you two?
I don't know this. Have you not heard her cutting me off? Why is everything my problem? I don't know these people.
No, but you want some mind and body?
Am I? Who are you? Who are you?
Doesn't matter. Just answer.
How can you? Why don't you answer the question, Karen? Here we go now.
Are you of sound mind? Yes or no? My name's G-Man. Nice to meet you.
I was of sound mind before I joined your fucked up party of shit. Yeah. Well, you weren't, because you've been on the internet.
Know where the door is. Don't let it hit your fat ass on the way out of.
My ass is what that. Thank you very much, darling. But yeah, the only reason I'm here is because I've got fucking knocked out.
Get out from I'm not interested in that bollocks.
This is ridiculous. I literally came in to ask AJ why the fuck he made another video about me this evening, blocked me again, cutting me off again, but yet I am the bad guy for being here. Betty and the fucking idiots and this stupid crack whore, and everyone's just going to sit here cutting me off.
Explain your delusion behind this blocking, and can you also explain why you don't understand what videos meant to be?
Do you think I'm magic? Can I hear 3-4 people speaking at the same time? Absolutely not. One at a time, maybe. Oh my god, what is this now? Oh look, Billy, you're not on Facebook. Oh, okay. And I bet he didn't deliver to her messenger either, the lying cow. Bingo. She's not on Facebook and she doesn't hit up another mail that's in here. Right, for information. Do you, Kaylee? Caught out again. Bitch. Wow, listen to yourself. Right, so you're now done to it. That's true. She hit up the other night, so I hit her up. Didn't you, Kaylee? Be careful, Kaylee. That's all I say. I know what you're up to. I was told. Shut up, bitch. Shut up. I'll leave it there. Stupid cunt. That's my mum and dad. Triggered Gina's. Oh, yeah. My mother, and my father on the fucking internet again when I don't even use that account. That is one that I see in my.
Do you know what? I'm not being funny, right? But in the defence of Kaylee, this is disgusting, the way everyone gangs up. This is the hive. This is an echo chamber. You walk into the hive, it's an echo chamber. Disgusting. They look for views and subscriptions. Thumbs up, thumbs down. This is what's going on here. I can't stand Kaylee, but look at the ganging up. It's disgusting. Absolutely grown up, disgusting. Should be ashamed of themselves, really. I've been there. I've done a bit of this in the past. But I've apologised to a lot of people that I've been horrible. But this lot, you'll never get that out of them. They think they're big and clever. But let's carry on for a little while longer, because I'm going to shut this down soon. They absolutely get on my fucking nerves, this lot. Nothing but a load of waste of spaces trying to discredit others. As I've done myself, I'm not sitting here shouting my mouth off. Am I? Not this week, anyway.
I hear that one. Shut up, you cunt.
That account that you've just shown has got 2 friends and they are my family, right? And I've not used it to protect them. You met this person the other night. Stop lying. Stop lying. That's why I'm coming from. Stop your life right now. Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Let the women talk.
This terrified saying little cow hit up a certain person the other night and that's why I hit you up. Lies. Stop your lies. Stop your lies. It's personal with me. Personal. Stop your lies. Stop your lies and I'll use the account to come at you. I know what you did. I know what you did personally. Don't fucking dirty little fucking whore. Who are you and what did I do? Who are you and what the fuck did I do? Answer! Who are you? This Cole. I'll show you who I am when I hit back through their account. I'll hit back through their account, yeah. Then stress out, bitch. And you'll know how personal I am and I'm the worst nightmare. Worst nightmare. Nightmares got your lies. Lies. long time told, yeah? Worst nightmare is that you told me the other night you shouldn't have done. I've done all of my personal life. Personal. Fair enough. Who are you? Me. I'll get you to the account tomorrow. And then you'll fucking know, you meeky little fucking dirty bitch. Meeky little fucking dirty little fucking bitch. How about you fucking back it up with some shit and some substance? How about I'll go through their account tomorrow, and then you'll see I'm your worst nightmare. You know why it's so personal? Yeah, little cunt, fucking bring it to my face.
Chantel, it wasn't that long ago before you was a victim and everyone rallied round you. Look at your mouth on there. You're as rank as her. You're a mouthy bitch. You're as rank as the other bitch. But people rally round after you. Oh, poor Chantel. She's got issues. Yeah, you fucking got issues, alright?
I will tomorrow, bitch. Come, you'll be stressed, because I know where you are. I'm coming with you personally. Involved in my personal life. You got involved in my personal life. You will. I'll through the account tomorrow. Then, and I'll share. I love sharing like others. An account that I don't fucking use. Liar. I'm not telling anyone here, but I've got your ass, bitch. You are smart. You've got my ass. I own your ass. And I'm sure AJ's going to love your eyes shut.
Seems like she likes a lot of asses, doesn't she? Was that true or wasn't that true? Asses a lot.
When you was on real show, you lied all the time.
Fucking mouth. Shut your mouth, you fucking retards. Go and get your brain cell.
Somebody's a judge in their life. Yeah, you're a judge. Did anybody take a breath?
Get in there, Steve.
She was fucking some fucking married man the other day.
What a guy. Am I Popeye? What's the matter? Jealous you ain't getting nothing, bitch. Jealous you ain't getting nothing,
Oh, God, you getting me hard. Stop it, please. I've got a right to set me on.
You start talking about who I have relations with tonight. Yes, wait, has fuck all to do with you. Don't you dare. Popeye, retard. Don't jack up. Go jack up.
You're a tramp. That's all you are, a true pop Essex tramp. Daily stable enough to be in it.
You fucking retard. Go and put my number out again, you prick.
Your number's on Google. You have to Google your name. Can I have the number? Can I have
Yeah, trouble is, Kaylee don't want people to know that. She says everyone docks her, right? But she docks herself. She said everything about herself before everyone else has. So don't think this is a lovely, innocent girl that's been picked on. I don't think so.
say it to someone?
Any one of you, come out to my. Come meet me. I know where you are. Come meet me. I'm not too far away.
There we go. Look, here's a scared little girl, right? And now she wants everyone to come and meet her. Eh? This is the past, but it's still the girl.
It's just a good tune, eh? At first I wasn't afraid, I was petrified. Hey, everyone's picking the real one, hey, bye. Everyone's picking up the fucking...
Being funny, right? But this hive don't pick on girls. Remember that, right? I had this argument the other day and I wouldn't name names because I don't want to keep making these get. I mean, this one deserves everything it gets, but there's other names I will not name because they've left the hive because of it. I don't give a fuck what any of you say. They bully girls, all of them, every one of them, and yet they go, "We don't pick on girls." You just fucking remember that the next time it happens, yeah? And the next time they say, "I never lie, I never lie." What a fucking load of shit. They're all fucking arseholes. This is why I've left all the groups. They're all arseholes and they all lie and they all pick on women. Whether I like them or not, they all pick on women. You just fucking remember that.
Who's that WhatsApp? I don't know what I'm doing, but I text him his WhatsApp.
Hello, everyone.
Anyway.
Fucking
Let
man
the
out.
ladies talk.
Say that again. Bloody hell.
How you doing, Dave?
What is this? It's ridiculous. What is this a setup? Is it Paris? Don't fuck it up. You should.
Did you intimidate Paris? Just leave the fucking inside. I know what you're talking about there. And don't ever leave me fucking kisses at the end of a sentence, you cunt. Could you kiss the Prince, Paris?
Yes, I've recorded it. Oh, whoa! Hang on. One at a time, please. Yes, I can see Paris has written something by cunt. Then you should know under the law, you shouldn't fucking be here or addressing that person, should you? So you're a bit stupid and fucking yourself right up there. You really think that everything that you've said is going to wash and good, genuine sin of this fucking country. No, I just know the police would be quite interested, Kaylee. Let's leave it there. No, let's not leave it there, you stupid cunt. Fucking police come round all the time because I fucking had a yeah, I'd be interested in my brother's a police inspector, so it has been for Paris as well. What was you
Can I have a word with Kaylee on my own, please? Kayla, you know, I'm quite an open person and stuff like that, but I'm getting towards sort of thinking that you're a bit of a fucking nuisance online.
Bit of a
nuisance online.
I get that. You guys can keep that in this room.
Well, I've no proof. I've no proof.
Fucking care. Is put out a fucking video again about me tonight. That's the only reason I'm here. I can give people what everybody else is like. We can go now.
Yeah, you should have it. You don't like it. No, you listen, there's no contact. It's the last video that I uploaded on my channel. This is actually right. Right, yeah, see it, right. Listen, there are no contracts here, right? Everybody here has the freedom to fuck off whenever they want.
Okay, I love you, Seven. They also will have the game up. Put your picture up. Shell's going in there. Put your picture up, Gmo. Put it hang up today.
Just 1 second.
The one where they're about the body. Put it on the internet.
Fucking go on, G-Man.
We can ask Brian as well while he's in here. We can ask him at the same time when he touched him as well. Haley, can I ask you a question? Have you been in touch with Brian Hope? It's 17 minutes past 2 and you guys...
That's her boyfriend, isn't it? Haley, come on, Pop, how you doing again? Just let her ask. Oh, sorry. I thought it was I'm so sorry.
Haley? Okay. Haley? No. Just trying to ask you, have you been in touch with Brian Hope? I don't know. Of Brian Howe, I don't.
Can you show me?
So have you not recently contacted him? No, I don't do that. Okay, thank you. No, it was just someone was told that, that's all. Thank you. This is what I'm getting all of the time. I'm doing this.
Kaylee, breathe, please. Calm down. Can you please show me on this picture where the internet has touched you? Yeah, come on, that's an autopsy fucking hangout, isn't it? Where did you get started on the picture? Did the internet touch you? Charges, I was guilty.
Right, you guys are really, you are actually, this is usually a room full of laughs. We usually put the captions on. You might want to join in. It's quite funny.
Yeah, let's put the caption on. I forgot. Oh,
Hilarious.
Is it okay if I share my screen for a moment? Yeah, I can't take that. This is where it comes from Shanksville.
He's on full, isn't he? But he's on full.
So it seems to me that you've come into Hangouts and into streams to look for
She's got
Don't
mine.
anyone's sympathy.
She's definitely got mine.
You think it's a group like that? No.
So I've got Oasis on.
You come to sing for AJ. You can have a 3-day Minard one for AJ.
With anybody, mate. Right, Steve, how much are you charging, mate? He went in the A that double bumps. Gee, how much you got, mate? He went on a fucking cruise, a fucking ESO. I went for bread, mate. I think I've had fucking 10 years. Right, listen. Hey, Popeye, listen, I'm sorry for shouting at you earlier. I need to find out. I don't know what's going on, mate. Because I couldn't understand what's going on. So, I'd be like, I don't like how to find out what's going on with it. No, I don't. Because all I'm hearing is everyone going on, and alas. All I was saying is, at the time, what I meant by that, because everybody was shouting, I was just saying what I said, that's all. Yeah, I know. I know, and I was trying to ask you certain questions like, why is everyone upset with her? Yeah, the same thing. That was all I was getting at. I'm a mistake, so you still on my Christmas card list then? Anyway, so. Yeah, cool. So I'll give you one, yes. Half a puff, better potatoes. And a bunch of fucking touching. And you're a cunt, yeah. A fucking cunt, yeah. See you in Christmas. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about anyway. Alright, if I was a bit. That's what I didn't get. I don't know what anyone was talking about. No, I didn't. I don't understand what everyone's crying with. I sort of get it now. Yeah. And what was going on with, fucking the umbrella escape, whatever they call it. Yeah.
what our opinion is of people that phone the police and ask them if they're on their oath or other organisations, asking stupid fucking questions.
No, that's pointless. Yeah. It's pointless. I mean, a lot of them turn around and say, yeah, it can be. But she's she's fucking worse than Brian Howe. Right, I know, but that's like, see, what I was trying to say to you there, mate, it's all right, you give me little snippets, but I'll need to know a bit more. And who you need the full SP? Yeah, that's what I was trying to fucking find out. So anyway, she's free woman of the land. That's I'm not. I'm fucking free woman. Am I still here? Am I allowed to talk? Yeah, that's I think free take of the land would be a full thing. Have just a little bit of respect, come on.
shit.
Am
I'm
I
not sure
still
that.
here? Have I been muted? Have I been kicked
Oh,
out?
loud and clear.
I can hear you, lovely.
Yeah, okay, so can you please address me? If you're going to speak about me, can you please address me with it? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So Kayla, did you go down like the Freeman of the land route at one point?
No, I'm fully aware of what common law is. I'm fully aware of what common law is. Fully
Why did you go down Freeman then?
AJ, please just shush. I'm
One of her accounts is called Kaylee Freeman, so she's talking shit as usual.
The screenshots. I know, but don't, please. You have to let us. It knocks people out of stride, mate. You know what I mean? Let them finish what they're saying, and then, you know what I mean? And then save it for a minute, and then you can come back with that, can't you?
Exactly.
So, you're not involved with Freeman or that sort of.
I'm not involved with anything.
Or was it? Have you been down that route?
I literally looked at everything as a normal, rational person should do, in my estimation. Right? So I've done that, and yes, I've looked
I want to know what planet definition of not again. Let us have seven. I did hold back, mate. I really did hold back then. But it's not me, mate. Oh, right. Listen, AJ, sorry. Please, mate, honestly, this is like fucking pulling fucking teeth, this, for fuck's sake.
Did you notice this is all about Seven all the time? Seven loves hearing his own voice. Me.
Oh, God, I don't want to do it again. Right, I'll try one more time. Right, so here we go. Carry on. I'm losing the will. I really am losing the will. Fucking live with these cunts. Go for it, mate. Go for it. It's ridiculous.
Why did you have to say something, for fuck's sake?
Another one. So anyway, where were we, Kaylee? So, did you go down the Freeman of the land route? You believe in all this sort of thing, or you still do, or?
But you're being very ambiguous there.
I know, because I lost my train of thought.
I do believe that common law is the law of the land, and it's like battling for that. I do believe that's the law of the land, and I do believe that that's what we should be trying to uphold and to avoid Sharia takeover or any other kind of law.
Avoid Sharia?
Sorry?
Avoid Sharia? Yeah, not Sharia. Mate, please let us speak for us. Oh, there's another one.
Any other jurisdiction.
Right, guys, I'm going to stop that there. That's at 43 minutes. That goes on for 2 hours. This is boring as fuck. But I've only got a couple of minutes left on my iPad, and I need to go and watch something that's just popped up. So I'm going to leave that till I come off of here. But I hope you've all had a good time. I hope I've put you all to sleep, because I've done over 3 hours here. I was only going to do John Patterson stuff, but when I started looking through some of these recordings, I was like, okay, let's look at that one and look at that one. But yeah, I don't care what you fucking say. They do pick on women in the hive. They're fucking full of shit. Just like when they're full of beer, they're full of shit. I used to like the hive, but when I started seeing them picking on everyone and dissecting everything and getting everything wrong, especially Hoof, and Seven loves listening to his own voice, amongst others. So we're going to leave that one now, and I'm going to call this a night on here, because it is quite an effort to keep all my batteries charged up to do these lives. But yeah, I thought I'd give it a good go tonight. I'll probably be on in a couple of nights or a few nights' time. And I might carry on with this one. I don't know, because I can't stand the voice. And I can't stand the bullshit and the lies. Just the lies over the lies. Lying about the lies is a big lie. So we'll leave that lying now. So yeah, I hope you all have a good evening or good morning. What is the time? Oh, it's just gone 12 o'clock. Yeah. Oh, what's tomorrow? Oh, it's Wednesday tomorrow, isn't it? I've got to go to the job centre tomorrow. So if anyone wants to blow me up, meet me at the job centre. Or blow my boat up while I'm not here. And you, Billy Bob, you like telling people you're going to blow their boats up, don't you? You mouthy pissy muppet. But anyway, on that note, people, I'm going to call it a night. And I'll see you in a few evenings.